Yeah, good morning, people. It's Jaaziah Peters once again, the MBL Master. So today I'm on the gold charts on the weekly time frame. Today is 26th of October 2022, and the time is 7:17 a.m. So let's see what we can find. So now on the weekly time frame, we can see that we're in the downtrend because the market is below the 200 period moving average. So now on the daily, we're in a downtrend. Everything is below the 200 period moving average. The same thing with on the 4 hour is below the 200 period moving average. On the 1 hour is above the 200 period moving average. So this can be confusing to new traders. That's okay. Which one do we take now? Which one do we follow? So you need to know that the the higher time frame controls the lower time frame. So what that means is if we are in a downtrend on a higher time frame, then what will be prevalent is selling. It doesn't mean that there will be no buying in some of the days or some of the hours, but what will be prevalent on dominant is selling because we're in a downtrend. However, excuse me. However, the thing that you see on the higher time frame is in the accumulated action that took place in the lower time frame. So what that means is if market is going to transition from a lower time frame to a higher time frame, it would have started from the down time frame, from the lower time frame. Do you understand it now? So now, but based on what we can see here, so when I want to trade, I first of all mark out my structure zones, and let me mark that out on the daily time frame. So my support and my resistance. So these are the two that are close. So if I want to put one more, I can put one more here. So this is where the market is currently, and it's in a downtrend. So then the next thing I try to see is I look for engulfing patterns. So now on the higher time frame, which is the weekly time frame, we can see that an engulfing pattern has been formed here. You see a very long red candle and this short green candle is a bearish engulfing pattern. So what happens is price will come down to test that engulfing pattern before it finally drops. So that is what has happened. That is the reason for all this that has happened now. So what we can see now is that price can still go up a bit to this place. Let me mark it out. Price can still go up to this place to test this place for coming down, but what will determine if we go there or it will not go there is depending on what is happening in the lower time frame. So let's go to the lower time frame and see what we can find. So now on the lower time frame, we can see that the price is already hitting the 200 period moving average, and that is why it cannot go. So on the 4-hour time frame. So what you now do is to draw a trend line below this so that you know when to enter a sell. So we draw a trend line here now. So let's go to the 1-hour time frame. So on the 1-hour time frame, once price transitions to below the 200 period moving average, you can enter a sell, but you can go to the 15 minutes and wait for that to happen. So this is a trend line we drew on the 4-hour time frame. So when price has come to below this 200 period moving average or breaks below this trend line, then you wait for maybe a retrace to this place and you enter a sell. Let me see how many pips is that. So if you enter a sell from here now to this, if you enter a sell from somewhere here now, trail it to this place, that's about 231 pips. My God. So and this market is likely to do that. You know why? Because if you go to the, let's go to the 1-hour period moving average. You see on the 1-hour period moving average, this resistance here is a solid resistance because here it was a support. You can see it. Our market touched it several times here. Now it's forming a resistance. It's forming a ceiling. Our market is going to tap it. And what ceiling is that? If you go to the 4 hours 4 hours time frame, you see the ceiling there. You see this is the 200 period moving average. This is what is making it bounce back. So there's like more likelihood that it's going to drop from here. There's more likely that the price is going to drop from there. So, and you can see that there's a rejection here already. There's a rejection here already. So, and this pattern also formed here again. So there are several confirmation. So you see this engulfing pattern, this particular one that formed here now. So price came back to retest. So you can enter a sell. If I want to enter this market now, I'll enter a sell from here. Put my stop loss somewhere here, and let's see how it goes. But if you want to be very conservative, you wait for it to break below this trend line to be double sure, because it might not be ready to go down yet. So this thing will play out between today, tomorrow, before Friday. So you just watch out for this. So this will help you throughout this between the next 2 days before the market closes. Peace. I'll see you guys later.